Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2015 with the Rude Man, and we're back on Sherwood. And it's a foggy morning in good old Sherwood Forest. But I was looking at the map and I realized that I made a big boo-boo. I forgot to take withering off. Now, it doesn't really matter for field number 4 because I don't own it, or 16, but I did own 15, and I lost a crop on it. What was it? I'm not sure. So I didn't get around to getting down there. 17 needs to be seeded, 3 needs to be seeded, and now 15 needs to be seeded. I did get 1 seeded, so we've got some things to do, and I'm going to borrow some crop. I was going to borrow 4 until I went here and found out that it got withered. Oh, geez. So anyway, I turned withering off, so that's fixed now, but that doesn't help me out right at this moment. So I'm going to have to go down there and take care of these. I guess I can leave 4 and 16. I don't own them. But I need to fix 15 and then seed 17 and 3. And then I want to take whatever's on 5 and get it. It doesn't belong to me, but I want to get it. So I'm going to wait on that. I might do that offline, steal the crops off of this guy. But I do need to seed. So let's get on with 3, I guess. Oh, and I need to fertilize 1. That being said, let's grab a tractor here. And as you see, I've got a little bit of money, but I don't have any equipment. And I need to borrow. I need to buy more fields. I don't have enough fields to make any money. But we're going to fertilize first, as soon as I find the fertilizer. Where is the fertilizer? Fertilizer. It's so foggy I can't see anything. I need to get that there thing right there. Oh, here, it's in the big silo. Alright, let's go into the big silo. Fertilizer should be gray, I'm thinking, if we go with our color code scheme here. Alright, now let's see if we can get this thing done. These fields are so weird shaped, it's hard to do anything unless you do it manually. And it's so foggy, I can't see. Oh, it's already growing. Look, I got a patch there, I wonder. Oh, okay. Well, I got to get it fertilized before it grows completely. Or has it? Oh, geez, no, don't tell me it did. No, it's still growing. Okay. So, how are we going to do this? Let's see if I can do this way. All right, let's try to do a course. Let's try to do one. Okay, so we're going to do field work. Let's see, wait a minute. Fertilize and seeding. We're going to do that. And we're going to try to generate a course. This is field 1. And we've got, 26 meters. This spreader's a little better than I thought it was. Starting corner is the northeast. So we're going to do northeast. We're going to do starting direction of south, I guess. Activate that. Now, here's the question. Do I do a headland or not? I'm not sure if I should. Let's try it without one. And let's do... Fert Field 1. Alright, let's see what happens. We'll take it one step at a time here on this farm. This farm, because of this this handicap of weirdly shaped fields, it's kind of hard to work without just doing one thing at a time. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's drive the course. And we'll take a look at this. Turn that off so we can see what's going on. And again, it's so dang foggy. I hope it burns off pretty soon. that berm right there causes big issues because it splits the field in two. And this guy doesn't know quite what to do with it. Does he go over the berm? See what I mean? He's trying to go over the berm. And I don't know if he can. But I'm going to let him go to see what happens here. He's trying. He really is. Thank God for forward drive. Oh my God, where's he going? No, he's not going to make it. Oh, he's going to turn around. What's he doing? Oh, you go, girl. Come on, don't hit that tree, though. No, don't hit the tree. He doesn't quite know what to do. Oh, this is terrible. Now, if he can avoid trees, he's doing pretty good. Uh-oh. He's heading right for that tree. Oh, jeez. He hit the tree. All right. Sorry. I gotta fix your trajectory here. Sorry. See if we can get you around that tree. Oh, what's he doing? I messed him up. He's all messed up now. What's it look like, really? Yeah, it wants him to go straight across. I don't know if I quite got him where he needed to be, where he wanted to be anyway. Oh, jeez. Isn't this sweet? Well, I'm just going to let him go. I'm going to have to watch him real close, but we'll just let him go and see what happens. Now, once he gets this through this one berm, he might be okay. We'll see. He just has to avoid the trees. You know what? Maybe I can go into Giant Editor and just take the collision off certain trees. Not all of them, just certain ones. And see if he can get by. Like that one right there is going to... No, he might be able to sneak by that one. So far, he only hit one tree, so maybe I can just take the collision off that one tree. Because so far, he's doing okay. Now, can't do that with the cedar because it's too wide. Or any other a piece of equipment I have to unfold. I think he might have missed that one little place. Yeah, see, he turned too early there. That was my fault. I changed his course when I made him go around that tree. But look, it looks like I didn't seed there anyway, so. Well, he may be okay. If he can get through this one last pass without hitting a tree, he might be alright. Worst case scenario, I've got a little patch that didn't get fertilized and the yield isn't going to be as high, but you know, hey, things happen. Stuff happens. Yeah, see, there's going to be a little bit of I might have to come around it. Maybe it would have been better if I did do a headland. I don't know. Hell, if I did enough headlands, it'd cover the whole field, wouldn't it? Because it's actually pretty narrow. Might have to try that. I think he's going to hit that tree in front of us. Yeah, I think he might skip by it. Yep, he's going to skip by it, I think. He's going to go right between these two. Just don't hit a stump and get stuck. Oh yeah, sweet. He's gonna be okay. Alright, now let's see. I need to figure out, do I have a cultivator? I don't think I do because I used... Oh, wait a minute. I do. I've got a cultivator. I don't have a tractor. Okay, so let's see if I've got a tractor I'm not using. I have that great big monster that I'm not using. Oh, wait. What's this? Okay, I got this one. Alright, let's put this guy away, though. Wait. Wait. Whoa, where are you going? Alright, where am I going to park this trailer? You know what? I need to sell crop, too. Did I have any set up? I have a fert, a seed, and a straw. So I don't have anything set up to sell anything. And the reason I don't is because I had to start the game over, if you remember, because of the updated version that Stevie made. So I'm just going to take this trailer and kind of just park it here and then go find my other piece of equipment. Is that it there? Nope. That is oh, I didn't know I had a forage wagon. Right there. Alright, let's grab onto that. Alright. Okay, and we're heading down to field 15. Where is that field 15? Way in the heck and gone down there. Okay, what's the quickest way to get there? Alright, let's do this. We gotta get out of town. How do we get out of town? Is this it? Whoa, jeez, don't get stuck on the fence. I am too. I'm gonna get stuck on the fence. Let me get this guy wheedled around here. Okay, I'm gonna go this way by the BGA farm, or the BGA plant. Driving through the fog with a dirty windshield. You dirty windshield, you. So I'm trying to get used to my Oculus Rift. I actually am not having too much trouble. The way you adjust them when you put them on, there's a slider on the bottom of it. Now, I have the actual Oculus Rift. I don't have the developer's one. You know, they got DK1 and DK2, the developer's kit. I don't have those. I have a regular one that's commercial to be purchased now, that it's out. So it looks a little bit different than the DK1 and the DK2. And unfortunately, most of the help that you're getting when you go online and you Google something is for the DK1 and the DK2, which doesn't necessarily apply to the one I have, which is the commercial version. I mean, the retail version. But, uh-oh, I gotta take care of this. Okay, are you empty? Is he actually empty? He must be. So let's stop this and try to figure out where we're at. Let me turn this off. Wait a minute. Okay. And we'll go refill. This thing doesn't hold very much, does it? Whoa, that was close. Anyway, so most of the help that you get isn't going to necessarily apply to the Oculus that I have. But one of the things that mine has, this has a slider on the bottom, right under your right eye, right in front of your right eye on the Oculus. There's a little thing that you push in, you slide it left and right. And what it does is, if you've ever used a pair of binoculars, when you put your eyes through binoculars, you have to adjust them from the width of your eyes, so they kind of fold, up and down, so that the reticules that you look through are fit your eyes. Some people have wide eyes, some have narrow eyes, and so you have to adjust those binoculars so that so that each eye is looking through the center of the eyepiece, and so that's what the Oculus also does. The only problem is it's limited, and if you have very wide eyes or very narrow eyes, you can't quite get it adjusted correctly, and so you might have it might be maybe that your view is just a little bit blurry, just a little bit, and mine's just a real tiny bit blurry, not enough to really make a big difference. It's not too bad. Since I had my cataracts out, I've got 20/20 vision, so I don't have to wear glasses. If you wear glasses on an Oculus Rift, it's tough, because there's no room in there for a set of glasses per se. So you have to really carefully put them on over your glasses. Then when you take the thing off, it takes your glasses with it. It just, when you slowly take it off, your glasses come off with it. So it's kind of tough for people that wear glasses. Fortunately, since I had my cataracts done, I don't have to wear glasses anymore, except for to read. Now that wasn't good. Why did it do that? Let me catch that again. But it is just a hair blurry. Nothing that's, that's game breaking in any way or shape or form. Is it game breaking? It's just that it's not completely clear, and a lot of that has to do with the lighting too. There's a lot of glare from some of the lights in the games and stuff, and so that affects your focus a little bit. Not anything serious, but all right. Let me see. I've got to do what? I got to turn this thing on. All right. Now let's drive the course. So I'm trying to get used to it now. I've been watching other people with their Oculus, and some people are getting nauseous. I've not got nauseous. There's been a couple times where I've been in space in my space game, and I've done some, some jogs with the ship where I'm trying to get away from somebody who's trying to kill me. What do they call that? Evasive maneuvers. Sometimes I've done a couple of quick evasive maneuvers, and it's kind of like I got a little bit of vertigo. It's like, whoa, because your brain thinks you're moving, but you're not, and so you get a little bit of vertigo. And again, for me, it's nothing game breaking. Doesn't make me sick. It's just like, whoa, that was a little bit much, and and then it goes right away. And there's a couple of little tricks you can do to kind of lessen that, depending on where you're actually looking. One of the things I have to get used to is moving with the, I used to use the head tracking software when I play, like my driving game, American Truck Simulator. I'd have that head tracking stuff so that I can look left and right and not have to hit any keys to do it. And the game actually tracks my head movements. Now with that, if you move your head, it changes the camera view. So a lot of times with the truck driving game, you're just moving your eyes to look around, because if you move your head, the whole camera moves. So you have to get used to that. Just looking, I look at my dashboard, I look down with my eyes. I don't move my head down. I only move my head to the left if I want to look out the left window. To the right, look out the right window, or something like that. Most of the time, I just use my eyes, and you have to get used to that. With the Oculus Rift, it's a little bit different. Again, though, if you move your head, the screen goes with you. So you don't necessarily have to move your eyes around as much, but it's 360 degrees. You can see behind you. So I have to get used to swiveling my chair around and leaving my head straight so that I can actually see without breaking my neck. You know, I kind of feel like The Exorcist, like you're going to turn your head clear around 360 degrees and pee out some split pea soup or something. And so to get used to that, now wait a minute, where's my field at? 15. I'm getting close. Okay. So yeah, you kind of have to get used to that. Did I miss a turn though? I might have missed my turn. Because I don't know if I can get down through here. The oak farm, okay. Maybe I can. Yeah, so anyway, I'm getting used to it. But I haven't gotten nauseous yet. I know several people said after about an hour or so they feel nauseous. I have a strong stomach, so I think that helps. Because I played for 2-3 hours and didn't even feel nauseous at all. I get a little fatigued because you've got something, you know, strapped over your face. And if it's warm in your room, you know, you might get a little sweaty, but not terribly so. So every once in a while, I have to kind of reach up and kind of adjust it, pull it out a little bit, and let a little air in, stick it back over my eyes, and other than that, it's just really super cool. Uh-oh, geez, I wasn't watching. Oh, he's trying to climb Mount Vesuvius here. Stop, I'm wasting all my fertilizer. So let me turn the fertilizer off. Wait. How come I can't? Oh, wrong key. Wrong key. Alright. I just missed this one little part. I'm going to finish this off manually because there's some other parts up here that he kind of neglected to do. But I'm having a ton of fun with the Oculus Rift, and so far I've only been playing Elite Dangerous, my spaceship one. The only problem is there's no way I can record it with the Oculus Rift at this time for you to be able to see anything that you'd be able to make anything out of. That doesn't really make sense, but what I mean is, even if I record it, you don't see what I'm seeing. So I haven't recorded anything with it. And again, every time I go to look for help on it, it's usually they're old videos. They're a year old of people using the developer's kit version of Oculus Rift, and it doesn't really help me that much. Supposedly, there's some kind of a software program you can purchase that kind of allows you to use the Oculus Rift on games that aren't necessarily made for it. I'll have to check that out because there's people doing Skyrim and Fallout 4 and stuff like that, and those games aren't necessarily made for 3D, so I don't know how well they work. Alright, well, this wasn't too bad. I only had to stop a couple of times. I think I got everything on this side. So, let's put this guy back. Oh, look, the fog has gone away. I didn't even notice. I was yapping so much. I didn't even notice. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this guy up again so he's ready, because I know I'm going to need it. And let's go back to our other tractor and find field 15. It's where it's over to the right. I'm getting lost on my own farm here. All right, how do I get to my field? Back this way? This is a little awkward. I'm lost on my own farm. Well, that's a shame. I lost some fruit here. So that makes me a little bit more nonchalant about stealing the neighbor's crops. So that I lost my own crop through no fault of my own, which means that, look, some of my neighbors lost their crop too. So had I had time, I could have salvaged that for the bank and saved the bank a lot of money, because all these other farms they're all bankrupt. The bank owns all this, and so I could have saved the bank a lot of. Look, the bank lost that money because I wasn't able to do that. Now I can still get this one for the bank, so I'll be a hero. They'll love me for that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do. Now I've got an issue with this because I'm gonna have to do a headland. So let's do field work. We're gonna do field 15. Oops, 15. It's only 4 meters. We're gonna start at the southwest, and we're gonna be heading north. And we're going to activate that, and we're going to do. That's very small. Let me do 2 headlands, because this isn't very wide. I need a new cultivator. This is going to have to do, though. I don't have any money. I'm tired of renting equipment too. That's why I want to make a deal with the bank to steal the neighbor's crops. So let's save this as cultivate field 15. I'm gonna have to redo this if I get a bigger piece of equipment, but that's okay. That's a problem for another day. And we're farmers. We're into problem solving. That's what a farmer does. Otherwise, the farmers would never get married, you know, because it's the wife that does most of it. You guys know it's the woman that forces everything. At least it is in my house. Nothing to get done if my wife wasn't around to boss me around. Really. No, really. Because you know what they say. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And beyond that, if grandma ain't happy, you better run. Okay, so let's get back to this duty here. Let's do him. I don't think this is a puma, isn't it? He's not going to be big enough to do anything. I don't think he's even big enough to haul that trailer there full of crops. So I'm going to use the big tractor. I don't really want to, but I'm going to sell what little bit of crop I have. I don't have much, but I need money. Money. Even that little bit of money I had is almost gone already. Let's park this guy for the time being right here. Let's just park him right here. And then let's grab our trailer. And where are the crops being sold today? Wheat and barley. I know I can do. Okay, I know what I have to do. I have to dry it first, and then I'm going to bag it. That's what somebody told me to do. They also said that at the train station, you do get extra pay when you sell it at the train station. So let me see what I can do here, though. I don't know. if you get more money if you bag it. I'm going to try both ways and see what happens. I'm not too worried right now. I just want to sell it and get some money. And I'm still trying to figure out what kind of things, if you look at the map, there are places that Stevie left for you right here. And where's the other one? Right here, I think. There's a couple places that Stevie left for you that you can put your own things on. And I'm still trying to figure out what to do. I have a dairy, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just not quite sure what I want to put in there. So I could put a car wash in, but I'm thinking of something that's going to make me money. There's all different kinds. There's a water company that you can put in. I was looking at placeable objects and placeable things on the map. There's a water one. There's a fuel. There's a thing where you can take like things that have oil, like canola has oil. There's things that, and you can make diesel fuel and sell the fuel. So I'm still thinking about what I'm going to put in those places. So anyway, we'll figure it out. All right, let's see. We're going to do. Let's get a little bit different to do with the articulated tractor, but let's get in here. All right, how far do I need to get under? How about right there? Okay, so we're going to be doing this kind of a route, which is a grain transport load at start. That one right there. And we're going to go ahead and... Oh, wait a minute. I got to get rid of the... I had a seed one on there for some reason. Okay, we're going to start the recording right here. And we need to go... I'm pretty sure I know where we need to go. So let's head out that way. How do I get off my farm though? I'm lost. It's not there. Okay, it's straight ahead of me. So let's go this way. This articulated tractor hard to steer. Okay, we're gonna slowly go where no man has gone before. Oh, the new Star Trek's coming out this week, and I'm so sad. The little guy the little actor that played Chekhov got killed a few weeks ago. In his own house, or at his own house, he had a Jeep, and I guess they have some kind of a faulty gear shift thing, and he thought he had it in park, and he went out to do something that pinned him against the wall because it wasn't in park and killed him. He was killed by his own car, and I'm so sad. I really like that kid. I've seen him in several movies besides Star Trek. One of them was a movie called Odd Thomas. It's a Dean Koontz book, or it's a series of Dean Koontz books about a character named Odd Thomas, and this kid played Odd Thomas in this movie, and I really liked it, and I was hoping they were going to make a sequel. Well, I guess they might, but it won't be the same actor now. So I'm kind of bummed about that, and I feel bad about going and watching the movie knowing that the poor kid's gone now. Anyway, yeah, I feel bad. What a terrible way to go. Just a freak accident like that, you know. Anyways, is a terrible way to go. Don't get me wrong. You know, it's. But for something so avoidable. You know, if he'd have maybe put the brake on, double-checked it. I don't know, but it was a terrible tragedy, at least in my mind. Okay, so what we're going to do is come down here to this location. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. This is going to be tough. I'm going to have to change this because there's no way to do this. I don't think I can. Because I don't know if I can get on the trigger. Well, let's see. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. I don't know if this is going to work. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to have to do a transport route here and do it manually. Yeah, I don't think I hit the trigger. Oh, man. All right, let's pause this. We're going to change this to a... I'll have to change it to a transport. Bummer trails. All right, let's stop it right here. We're going to dump these to this point. Right here, and we'll start it back up, and we'll just bring him into the yard. And stop it there. We're going to change it to a transport course. And TP main farm to dryer. I should have filled it up. All right, so then let's do another TP. Okay, we're going to do another TP. Let's get rid of that. Start course here. And we'll do another one back to the farm. It's going to have to work for now. Oh, there's a bunch of movies I wanted to see in the past year or so that I did not have time to go see, or it was a movie I wasn't sure whether I was going to altogether like, so I didn't really want to spend the money to go see it in the theater. Because of the cost of going to see a movie nowadays, my wife and I, if we go see a movie, we spend a minimum of $30 every time we go. And that's not entirely the cost. It's about $32 to $35. The reason being, it costs us so much to go to the damn movies just to get in. But I have to have popcorn and a soda. And half of the enjoyment I get out of going to the movie is the popcorn and the soda. And that's what's so expensive. So it costs us $30 to go see a movie. Well, more than $30. So if it's a movie I'm not sure whether I'm even going to enjoy, I usually will wait till it comes out on video. Now, in a lot of cases, there's a movie that I really, really want to see, and I just can't find the time to get away to go see it. Either family events or something's going on. And that was the case this last year. I had a lot of family things to take care of, and I had a lot of movies I wanted to see. I just didn't get a chance to go to. So I've been watching on Amazon. I put them on my wish list, and as soon as they drop in price in any way, I'll go ahead and get them. Ant-Man was one of them that I got, and for some reason, the Ant-Man movie hardly ever came down below $25. I'm used to paying $14 for a movie, you know, and in most cases, $14, $15 gets you not only the movie, but the digital version in the whole enchilada. Well, for some reason, Ant-Man never did. It never came down below $25, and finally I just bought the damn thing. But I got the Kingsman. I just watched that last night. That was a really good movie. All right, I'm just going to stop it here. And let's see, what else did I get? Jupiter Rising is one of them that I wasn't sure whether I'd even enjoy, so I didn't go see it in the theaters. But I got it. I haven't watched it yet. We watched the Kingsman last night. All right, what are we going to do? TP dryer to main farm. All right, this is going to have to work. I don't know what else to do. And let's get rid of that. Where's my silo? Yeah, now this one is going to be awkward because it has me starting right here. I should have brought the thing all the way in, shouldn't I have? Oh well, it's too late. I'm not going to worry about it. TP to farm to dryer right there. We're going to do the wheat. I'm not sure if you can do barley, can you? I suppose you can. We'll find out in a second here. Let's go ahead and get what we got here. Oh, I got Deadpool. I wanted to go see Deadpool. And because I was disappointed what they did with Deadpool in the X-Men movie. And Ryan Reynolds played Deadpool in that too. And it was not good. I didn't care for that. But I didn't mind the X-Men movie. I didn't like what they did to Deadpool in it. But anyway, so I got Deadpool. And it was pretty good. That was one of them I wanted to go see at the theater, and I just didn't get a chance. All right, let's go check on our other dude, see how he's doing. Oh, you missed a spot there. Oh, you're missing all kinds of spots. Oh, well, come on. What's that all about? Now look at all the extra work you're going to make me go through. Okay, so it looks like that field right there is another one that got withered, but I don't know if I'm going to mess with it till I get the money to buy it. The reason being, if I don't own it, I can't do a course play route, and I don't want to manually do it. Well, definitely not with this little bitty cultivator. I mean, he's been working for 10 days and he still hasn't got halfway done. Yes, I'm exaggerating. Been debating on whether to get a drone. If you get a drone that is heavier than, I think, 5.5 pounds or something like that, or you have to register it with the federal government. I can't remember the weight. It might not even be 5 pounds. It might be 0.5 pounds, in which case it would be almost every single one, except for those little thumbnail ones. There's some that'll fit in your hand, the little bitty things that you can get. They're basically just little toys. Well, I guess they're all toys. But I've been debating whether to get one, and the main reason I've been debating whether to get one is because I'm afraid I'm going to try to sneak a peek at the neighbors in there, you know, when they're skinny dipping and get caught and arrested for being a pervert. So if I can get that past that, I might buy one. I don't know. Actually, I live by the ocean. And the other reason why is I'm afraid. I keep reading about these things, and if I buy one, I'd buy a decent one. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about one that costs $1,000 or $2,000. So the first thing they say is buy a cheap one and learn how to use it before you buy an expensive one, because you're going to be all kinds of upset when you either crash it and break it or lose it in the ocean or some other silly thing because you don't know how to fly it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I have a cousin of mine that has two of them, I think, and he made the mistake. He's like me. I'm not very coordinated. I don't have real good eye-hand coordination, so I'm a little worried about that. He bought ones that were racers, and they're too fast for him. He keeps crashing them. Well, that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want a racer. I just want one I can... Oh, shoot. I forgot to stop this guy. Right, let's get rid of that. I don't want a racer. I just want one I can take some decent pictures with and have a little bit of fun flying around. We live in some very beautiful country. I'm sure that you think that your country's beautiful too, and it probably is. And so, it's not like I'm saying anything that somebody else, couldn't say. But we live in some beautiful country, and, tourists will say, oh, it's so beautiful, it's so green here. Well, there's a reason. It rains 95% of the time. So we don't get a lot of real good weather to go out and shoot film. That being said, some of the best film you can shoot is on a cloudy day because it diffuses the light. Alrighty, so now we gotta wait for that to dry. Let us choose our TP home and take off you hoser. Only this time, stop at the last trigger. Go back and check our other dude here. And then I have to seed my other field. The way these fields are shaped, it might be easier to buy the really small equipment like this so you can kind of get around them without getting stuck all the time. Where's my other field? Field 3 is just a small field and it's shaped almost square, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. To start looking at some of the prices of fields though. Let's see, I own 1 and 3. What if I bought 5 or 4 or even 2? What are we looking at in price? $1 million for field 2. Oh my aching whatcha-dinger. 4 is $1,200,000. Oh my God. 5, $1 million. Oh good God. How am I gonna make that kind of money? I guess I better stick with what I got. I could buy 16 maybe. It's only 400,000, and at least I'd have 17, 16, and 15 right around my farm. And then 19 and 18, maybe I can make enough money to buy one of these big ones. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. How much is 12? 397. I could buy 12. Maybe. Not now, but as soon as I can make some money. What am I making money on? I just made $2,000. What am I making money on? Let me see. What's in your wallet? What's in my garage? Do I have one of those windmills I'm making money on? I do. I'm making money on this guy. Okay, this came with the map, by the way. I didn't buy this. So I'm making $2,000 an hour with this guy. I should get some more of those, but man, they're expensive. So yeah, let's get out of that. What else can I make money with? Let's see. Got miscellaneous, nothing there. Placeables. I can make money with these kind of things. Not a lot, but that's only $20,000. Makes $30 an hour. These you have to tend too much. These you don't. Bee house, you just buy bees and there you go. I don't think you have to do anything to them. Ooh, solar collector's not too bad, $125,000, and you make $190 an hour. Don't make anything on the trees. All right, I thought I had a. Oh, maybe that's in mods. Placeable mods. Let's see. I got Farmer Mike floodlight. I have these floodlights I can put in. They're $5,000 though, and they run 24 hours a day. They're on all the time. So it costs you $10 a day to run these lights. Even so, I might put some up. Oh, I have greenhouses. I have this one is $5 a day, and I think it goes off at night. This one I think has a switch on it, if I remember right. And the wind turbine. Oh, I got a wind turbine. It's $1,000, but doesn't make any money. Doesn't say. I wonder if it does. I just wonder. It doesn't say. Where did I get that mod? I wonder if this is the mod that came... Wait a minute. This is probably the mod that came with the map. So let's buy one for $1,000 and plop it in somewhere. Okay, this is our farm here. This is our farm. Come on, camera. Let's see. This is our farm. Let's plop one in here and see if we can make some money on this thing. Let's buy this. Oh, did I? Oh, well. Let's go back. Oh, minus $1,000. I just made a little bit of... I just spent a little bit of money. Well, I just made $2,000 on the one. Stop this guy. And delete that. And let's do main farm to dryer. There's a little bit of wheat left. Do I want to mess with it? Oh, it's only 2,000. Bunch of dingers. How about... Can I dry the barley? I don't know. Should we try it? No, that's not my field, is it? Alright, let's see if we can dry the barley. Whoops. And... TP to main farm. Let's fill him up first. I wish they would announce when Farming Simulator 17 is coming out, 2017, because give me an idea how long I can play these farms I'm playing. Geez, I'm playing 6 different farms now, and I'm not going to play them forever. You know, I got to set a goal on them. All right, activate that, and then here's the thing: I might continue when 2015 came out, Farming Simulator 2015 came out. I was playing Farming Simulator 2013. What's he doing? And I stopped playing 2013 and exclusively started playing 2015. I don't know if I'm going to do that if 2017 comes out. I might keep playing some of the 2015s. It really all depends on the quality of 2017 when it comes out. If it's going to be challenging or have more to it than I think there's going to be, I think they're going to have a lot more animal husbandry stuff. I'm going to watch this when it turns from it's 10:20 now. When it turns to 11, I have to watch and see if I get more than the 2,000 that I got from the first windmill, and see if I make money on that $1,000 one. That'll be interesting, because if I do, I'm going to put those suckers up everywhere. How's my other guy doing? Oh my God. I need a bigger cultivator. No kidding. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, there's Windows telling me to bug off. So I'm going to end the episode here. I'll let you know about the windmill, see what happens there. And I hope you had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend. And if you haven't subscribed, that'd be an easy thing to do. And I'll see you on the farm the next episode. Happy farming.